YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nicole. If you are new to my channel, make sure you are subscribed, sis, because you don't want to miss all of my content coming 2022. If you already subscribed to my channel, what's up? Welcome back. Today I am doing a Nadula hair review slash how I prep my hair and dye my hair. So usually when you buy, virgin weave offline, and you can apply this method for any hair or any website you like to shop for your hair weave. I'm just showing you Nadula because I usually purchase my hair from them. So usually when you purchase the hair, it's not true black, especially if it's virgin. It's usually dark brown. If you like that, that's fine. For me, I like my hair black, so I usually have to dye my hair and wash it before I get it installed. So I've been doing this step for many years, and I wanted to come on here and give you guys a little tutorial, let you know how you can get your hair together. And of course, if you want to dye your hair a different color, you can do this as well. But I usually just dye my hair black. So I got 3 packs of hair. I got 2 26-inches and 1 24-inch of their Malaysian loose body wave. I'll leave a link in the description box to Nadula's website. I've been buying hair for them for years. I feel like it's affordable, and for my lifestyle, I do feel like the hair is pretty decent. I don't want to spend too much money on my hair, and then I'm pretty rough on my hair. I feel like I don't really comb my hair throughout the day. I'm usually busy at work, so I kind of just let it go. And then again, I am just working like a 9-to-5 job, so I don't want to spend too much money. I'm not out on the scene like that, so I just need something to kind of like hold me over for a nice little sew-in for maybe 6 to 8 weeks, and then I usually just trash the hair and buy new hair. So as you can see, I do have the Revlon Color Stay hair dye. It's only $3 a pack, so it's pretty affordable. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but if you want to purchase the more upgraded hair dyes, of course, feel free. I might start doing that myself. I haven't tried any other brands. I've just been using the Revlon Color Stay for years now. And I do buy 3 packs because I usually buy 3 bundles of hair, and I do use 1 pack of dye for each weft. So the first thing I usually do is just take the hair out. Now the curly hair, y'all, sometimes it really, it gets a little tangled. So what I normally do is just open the pack up, and I usually just detangle it with my hands. Nothing serious, just kind of detangle it and open up the weft. And then I usually go ahead and wet the hair first. I usually wet the hair, get it nice and damp before I apply my hair dye. So I do this for each pack. I do this individually. And then I usually get a little Ziploc bag. I make sure I label them because sometimes I purchase different inches. For example, this time I purchased a 26-inch, a 26-inch, and a 24-inch. So I wanted to keep them separated. So I usually label with a Sharpie on the outside of the Ziploc bag which inch that I'm going to have in the bag. Now you probably won't have this much trouble if you have straight hair, but when you get curly hair, it's a lot of maintenance. Like, I feel like I'm going to start going back to wearing the straight hair because the curly hair, it tends to tangle more. It's getting hot, and it's like, it gets poofy and everything, and you just have to maintain it so much. You have to use product on it to get that curly look and that curly effect. And I just don't have time for that. But this hair was really pretty, and I thought it was suitable for my vacation. I did get this hair installed for my cruise that I went on last month, so make sure you check out those videos. I had so much fun, and this hair did hold up Also, if you're going to the Caribbean and you're going to the beach and you're going to be getting in like chlorine water and salt water, you don't want to spend a ton of money on your hair weave because it's just going to get pretty messed up anyway. I mean, you're going to really rough it up from having to wash it over and over again, and from salt getting in it. So I would definitely recommend checking out Nadula. I feel like their hair is pretty affordable. So once I've got all the hair damp, I put them in their appropriate Ziploc bags. I go ahead and mix up all of the dye, shake it up pretty well. And like I said, I use 1 bottle for each pack. So I'm just going to go ahead and lather each bundle up with some hair dye. And then I'm going to mix it around. And I usually let it sit for at least 30 minutes. I usually do like to let it sit for about 45 minutes. But if I'm in a rush or I'm getting tired and I need to go ahead and finish, 30 minutes is usually enough for the hair to turn completely black. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure you really give that hair a nice little tumble in the dye so it can just be evenly distributed across the bundle. You want to make sure that Ziploc bag is closed all the way so you don't get dye everywhere either. Now let the dye sit, like I said, for 30 to 45 minutes. Make sure you have some gloves, ladies, so you can cover your nails and hands, because you will get dye stuck all over your fingertips and your nails, and we don't need that. So make sure you have some latex gloves, and I do think gloves come in the dye pack, so you can either use the gloves that come in the dye pack, or either you could just invest in some latex gloves. So this right here is the longest part to me. I feel like you have to really make sure you wash out the dye thoroughly. If you leave a lot of dye behind, it's probably just going to bleed all over your clothes, and you don't want that. So I usually just keep rinsing and washing the hair out until I start seeing less color in the sink from the hair dye. So if you pay attention, if you wash this hair bundle and wash the dye out, you will start seeing that the color is going to start fading to like it's almost clear. And then that's when I usually say, okay, that's enough. Then the dye should be pretty washed out pretty well. But over time, the dye is going to eventually fade and wash out. So just keep that in mind too. And I do this step for each bundle of hair separately, just to keep everything organized. And I feel like this is pretty efficient to do it this way. You can kind of focus on each bundle. And when you're rinsing the dye out, you don't want to be too rough. You want to just kind of be really gentle with the hair, because if you're going to be rough and you're going to scrub really hard, you're going to just tangle the hair even more, and that's just going to be more of a pain to comb out. So just try and lather it and just be very gentle as you try and get all of that dye out of the hair bundle. So now you want to go ahead and get the shampoo out. I did purchase this Suave shampoo. I really like it. It was only about $3 or $4 for the shampoo and conditioner. It smells really good and it had a really nice lather to it. But of course, you can use pretty much whatever shampoo and conditioner you like. They have better products on the market. I know a lot of girls like to use that coconut shampoo and conditioner. I think it's by Ogi. I'm not sure the brand, but that brand is. So you want to shampoo and lather it up really well. And you want to get the rest of that dye out that you didn't get from the initial rinse. And also, you're just going to really clean the hair so it's nice and fresh and it smells really good when you get ready to get it installed by your hairdresser. If you're going to install the hair yourself, you just want the hair to be really clean and you want it to smell good. So now I'm going to go in with the conditioner. I just kind of lather that all over the hair, and I usually let it sit for about 10 minutes and then I'll rinse the conditioner out. The conditioner is really going to make sure the hair is nice and soft, and it's also going to make it smell really good and have it looking really nice and shiny when you get ready to install the hair. So once you condition the hair and let it sit, I usually just take the hair, I don't comb it out, and I set it on top of a towel and I leave it in my room with the ceiling fan on high overnight. And then the next morning it's dry, and then I'll just take a paddle brush and brush it out. If you don't have a ceiling fan, you can just put a regular fan over it, or you can just leave it out and let it air dry overnight without the fan. It may take a little bit longer, but if you have a fan, just put the fan over, let it oscillate, and just lay the hair out so it can just air dry. You don't want to blow dry with a blow dryer. So now the hair is all combed out. It's black. It's nice and light. It smells really, really good, and it's ready to be installed. So this is how I take my hair to my hairdresser, and they install the hair, and I either get it straightened or curled. I have some pictures of how this hair looks on me with this particular install. So this just gives you an idea of how I wore the hair. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.